Well, good afternoon, everybody. And I wanted to just voice my vigorous support for the border negotiations that Senator Lankford is engaged in, and how absolutely critical the parole portion of that is, as my colleagues have mentioned. I'd also like to mention today, so far, no votes. What could we be doing? Appropriations bills. We could be doing our appropriations bills, and yet Senator Schumer will not put them up on the floor. We've wasted so much time with this. I mentioned it again last week. I wanted to bring up another issue today that I'm hearing a lot about, especially from families who have children that are getting ready, or maybe they are themselves getting ready to apply to go to higher education. And that is the free application for for federal student aid, the FAFSA. Maybe some of you filled it out when you were applying. Maybe your parents filled it out. Maybe you're filling it out now. Well, our no longer colleague, Senator Lamar Alexander, fought hard and hard to simplify the FAFSA. This administration's had 3 years to do this. It is now law to simplify this application. Normally, it comes out October 1st. Makes sense. You start filling out your applications, and you get you start making your decisions in the spring is what you're going to do. This administration did not release their new form until December 30th, and that was only for like an hour. Then it was December 31st. It is now live after the first week of January. But it's been a colossal mess. And here's the biggest part of the mess. When they put the calculations in for how much you earn and how much Pell Grant you could get and how much financial aid you could expect, you're supposed to tie it to inflation. Guess what? They did not tie this to any inflationary figures in some of the largest inflationary times that I've ever known. Therefore, what's the result? Number one, if they try to correct this colossal mistake, they will push back people's abilities to make decisions and have rush decisions for students, or the students and families will be receiving less federal student aid to which they are entitled. And I have a feeling B is what's going to happen. So this year is going to be a bust for our families because the administration has totally blown the rollout of something they've had 3 years to do that's supposed to simplify and help our families be able to afford higher education for their families.